You just both went through camp here at Ohio State today. First of all, how do you think it went?
It went pretty good. One-on-one reps, being evaluated by Coach Fry and the teaching. It went pretty good.
Oh yeah, well, lots of good pointers. He noticed a lot of things that I needed help with, extra reps and that I was lacking, and he definitely got on me about that. He's a really good coach.
For you guys to go through this experience together as brothers, what is that like?
It's nice. Competition. Competing one against another, helping each other out. Maybe when I got something he doesn't. It's very good.
Yeah, we could always, correct each other, room for improvement. If we see something, we're able to kind of teach that movement and, excel together.
How much do you guys push each other just at home every day? What's it like?
Yeah, every day is competitive.
Yeah, not even just in football. Anything, in the weight room, getting the playbook down. It's pretty competitive with one another.
For each one of you guys, just what's the recruiting process been like so far? Kind of what's this month been like for you?
It's been nice. A lot of camps, talking to college coaches, a lot of calls, a lot of relationships being built.
Yes, so far, since we started camping, we got 4 Power 5 offers. Cincinnati, Iowa State, Kentucky, and so forth. So it's just really crazy, having a really awesome experience.
Do you guys have all the same offers?
Yep, as of right now, yep.
What would it be like if one school offered you and one didn't?
It just, chances are they've seen something in one that I didn't see in me, or I got to work hard. I'm sure that's where the competition would show.
Where, we have strengths and different stuff, so,
yeah.
And me as a left guard, they might need a left guard and not, a right tackle and so forth. So.
Do you guys envision yourselves both ending up at the same school?
It depends. Maybe he sees something in a school that I don't, so I'm not going to compromise and go to a school that he goes to, but it would be pretty nice playing with my brother.
Yeah, same here.
What would you say are the differences between you two guys?
Well, that's kind of hard. Being twins, we're identical twins. There's not very much difference. Maybe in personality over a while, people will start to know the difference between personalities.
I've been said I'm kind of more quiet. He's more kind of
more
outgoing.
Yeah, more louder.
So.
Who's more nasty on the field, though?
I don't have to go with me. That's where the competition goes out. Who's going to be more nasty out on the field?
How would you guys scout each other? How would you game plan to beat one another?
Knowing his weaknesses, because we work a lot at home. I take his weaknesses as an advantage, but he can do the same for me. So that's where that competitor comes out.
Yeah.
For each one of you guys, just what does Ohio State mean to you, being in-state guys?
Being a Buckeye fan all my life. Looking at it from the outside in and now from the inside out, with working with the coaches, talking to Ryan Day, it means even more, knowing the coaches and the coaching staff.
Yeah, just, watching, Ohio State just all our life, and, actually meeting the coaches and having establishing a relationship with the coaches is just, it's real to me.
What did each of you guys kind of learn from Justin Fry today? Any big pointers that helped you out?
A lot of footwork, different kind of footwork, some steps, insteps, some pointers on the stance. All around, I'm coming out here with some pretty solid pointers.
For me, it was more hand placement, just being violent with the hands, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he really emphasized, he was really, tough on that. So.
What's next for you guys? Anywhere else that you guys are planning to go here this summer?
We do have a pit visit and camp coming up on the 26th. So, that'll be an experience. The coaches were down here today. We talked to them. So.
They really liked what they saw. Then we got Penn State on the 29th, so that'll be fun. We had a close relationship with it for a while since I think we had 2 offers, and it's just been built on that.
Yeah.
So we got a really close relationship with Coach Franklin and the staff early on.
You mentioned you were a left guard. Just what has it been like building a relationship with him? Obviously, he hasn't been here all that long, but has done a good job getting out on the recruiting trail.
Well, it started in the weight room a lot. Seeing him pop up in the weight room at St. Ed's. Him watching me lift, it means a lot. Him watching us run. So, it's kind of like a get to know him before we had this hands-on coaching that we had here at the camp. So, that's all a relationship builder. So, I grew pretty strong with Coach Fry in our relationship.
Was it all familiar to you, like the drills that Justin Fry was?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're all familiar. It was a lot of smaller things that he was helping us on, like the footwork, for example, that equal out to big things.
Well, that's one of the things that a lot of these different offensive linemen who have been out here have said. Is that something that has been a focus at the high school level, or is that something that you kind of get used to?
Sure.
It's very important, just having that, lower body, just being stable with it,
solid footwork.
Yeah, right steps. Yeah, that's something that, really starting to emphasize.
You had mentioned that you're a left guard, he's a right tackle. What kind of separates those two positions for you guys? And do you think that maybe you could play the other position, the another person's position, like what kind of versatility?
I just kind of weigh more. Compared to him, I weigh about going on 280. He's more around like
275, around that range.
Yeah, I mean, so we really could like flip flop back and forth in DB. So we're really good at both, left guard and right tackle. So it's kind of just being able to play inside and out is really important that Coach Fry really liked.
Do you think that versatility will help you guys then? Once you get to college, being able to play.
Exactly, like knowing both positions and knowing where to go on each position. I mean, that'll only help us out, knowing what to do in each spot on the offensive line.
Obviously, your guys' teammate Ben Roebuck is also going through recruiting process right now. What's it like having 3 offensive linemen who are all being recruited by Power 5 schools?
And that's another thing. I mean, he can give us pointers just like I can give my brother pointers, like how I mentioned earlier. I mean, he has a little bit more experience in the recruiting trail, so I mean, he helps me out as far as recruiting and on the field. Him being a left tackle and being a right tackle, I mean, we go hand in hand as far as technique. So I mean, our relationship with Ben is pretty strong.
Is football the only thing that you guys are competitive with?
Basketball court,
weightlifting, and just about anything you can find.
Yeah.
I mean, who can go up the stairs the fastest?
Who's the one that often wins that?
I'd say me. I mean, I have to go with me, of course, but then again, I think he might disagree.
It's definitely me. I think it's just always hard on each other. Everything that as far as grades, just anything on the court or field, we're just always at it. Trash talking to each other. So.
How do you feel playing in a program like St. Max that's been so productive?
I mean, with a historic coach like Tom Lombardo, I mean, he's the best of the best. I mean, the way he coaches, and our offensive line coach, Coach Scanlon, I mean, they could easily be college coaches, I believe. I mean, the knowledge that they have and, the development that they have the players go through, I mean, it's A1 for sure.
Do either of you guys have a timeline of kind of when you want to start narrowing down your recruitment?
No. Yeah, we're wide open right now.
Yeah, just taking it slow, taking it all in, making sure we make the right choice, really, because, it's obviously a really important choice. So.
Yeah.